Live.
Hi.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the HPL broadcast booth. We have a very exciting matchup for the college football playoffs. Up in the broadcast booth, it is yours truly, Jake, and join alongside me, a man you know, no stranger to this, Mr. Tiger NASCAR. Tiger, welcome back to the booth.
Hi. We got a playoff game today. The semifinal or quarterfinals, I believe.
Yeah, I
There's
believe
that.
this is the quarterfinals, so this is going to be a very interesting one for sure.
Oh, Jackson Altman.
Oh, I don't know if he's our sideline reporter or if he's just here to watch, but either way, as far as I know, we don't have a sideline reporter. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and take it to
Yeah, I'll
it.
hop on the sideline.
Alrighty then. Just looks like Jackson Altman will be our sideline reporter, but this is going to be a very interesting matchup because it's the first time we're seeing Lemons making his HPL debut as part of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the ACC champs, the Louisville Cardinals. And of course, Tiger, we know Tiger ever since last season, he's had a dominating run, but how difficult of a challenge is this going to be for Lamar to take on a guy like Lemons here?
Well, we don't know anything about, Lemons, so it'll be a first time thing for everybody, really. But, for DJ, I think, he's got a lot going into this game because these last couple games he's kind of gotten close. You saw with dirt tracking, who I think a lot of people expected him to beat by a lot more than he actually did. There's a lot of, pressure for this DJ kid, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. And it looks like Louisville will get the ball first. So first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Coming out is the quarterback in Lamar. You can help me pronounce it. Show.
Tyler
But
Shook.
anyways, Tyler Shuck, thank you so much. As the running back loses a gain of 3 right there on a run. So second and 13 on 22. So what's the factor going to be here as far as the Louisville offense? We'll know after we're done with this play. Shout, drop it back, snap back to pass, finds its pressure, but luckily he throws it away.
Yeah, a little blitz there to start the We're second down there, and he had a free man. He had a man wide open, but there was a free rusher, so free rusher got there first, and couldn't get there.
Alrighty, that was Rod Hurd the second, the senior from Michigan, making that tackle. Luckily, it was a incompletion. Otherwise, it would have been a sack. But Shout going to get a chance to make this third and 13, ball at the 22. He's going to snap it back to pass. Tries to find a man. Throws it deep, and it is. No! That is a quick 3 and out. What a great defense that was from the Fighting Irish. Talk about a quick 3 and out right there, Tiger.
Yeah, only a three-man rush. He dropped one of his linemen back into coverage there, and that was pretty good. He actually had the man open, just missed the throw.
All right, I'm gonna take it to Jackson real quick. Jackson, you know Lemons more than we do, so what can we expect from his style of offense?
Yeah, look for a lot of run plays and look for risky throws.
Oh,
See a big run, but
big run, yeah, I love making
he
this.
he he
Uh,
likes to throw the ball. He takes a bunch of risks with it, so we
yeah, I
might see a
definitely
couple
do.
picks out of him, but a couple big throws.
Yeah, and that was Jeremiah Love with a 21-yard on that play. Very great run. Already in Louisville territory. Ball at the 42-yard line. First and 10. Leonard in the backfield with Price. And it's going to be a run right there. Running up to the right side. Price runs all the way to the 15, to the 10, but gets close to the 10-yard line. Stopped at the 12.
Oh, well, I've played DJ a couple times. One of the things he's really good at is stopping that run, and on those first two plays show a lot. They got that run game going.
Yeah, and speaking of the running game, there it is. Adrian Price, if I said this name right, with a gain of 2, tackled by Quincy Riley, the senior from South Carolina, as this will be a second and 8, ball at the 11-yard line. I mean, they're in the red zone, so this is going to be a very interesting factor. Leonard snapped back to pass, finds it to Mitchell, first and goal, stopped at the 1.
Yeah, and at 1 yard line, had a lot of traffic on that play. Everybody's converging in the middle there.
Yeah, very well said, as Leonard Leonard's gonna fake it off the quarterback option and loses the gain of 2. 2nd and goal.
I'm not sure if I would have kept it the running or quarterback there. I mean, it was obviously a read option, but when you have goal line defense, it's kind of hard to run those options with, everybody on the line.
I definitely do agree as Leonard gets the man in motion, tries to find an open man, can't find anybody. He's going to quick throw, picked off by Quinn, and it's going to be inside the 5, stopped at the 4. So a first turnover of the game, just like the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. I mean, throwing it inside the 5 does not execute well, and we see it that right there. Caught by T.J. Quinn. 1st and 10, ball at the 4-yard line on their own territory as it's like Brown's gonna get out of there and stop at the 18. Isaac Brown right there with the run.
I mean, Jackson's sideline play was pretty accurate there. A little risky throw. I didn't think he really needed to take that. Could have thrown it away, but I don't really agree with the play calling of the read option and the play action or throwing it there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. As Brown gets a gain of 3 right there, stop at the 21, and I will say this: that is the most accurate report that Jackson has said I've ever heard. So kudos to Jackson right there. But Show is going to snap the back to pass, finds a man, and that is that's Redman, I believe. Couldn't see right there, but makes a man miss and going to get stopped at the 46.
It was a blitz, and we can only use so many blitzes before you kind of pick it up, but he just beat his man there, and really not a lot of green grass.
Yeah, Show is going to head off to Brown. Brown makes a man miss, and thankfully that was not any loss right there, but only a gain of 1. Brown's been making an impact on this offense besides Show. So far, this has been a very scoreless first quarter here, but we're getting an idea of what both teams want. We're seeing what Notre Dame wants as far as their offense, and we're seeing it right now with Louisville as far as their offense. 2nd and 9, ball at the 45-yard line inside Notre Dame territory. So it's going to get sacked, but no, thankfully throws it once again, gets away from a sack.
A lot of pressure so far from Notre Dame, and that could cause an effect on Show's wear and tear, which of course wouldn't be good for DJ, but lots of good pressure so far.
Yeah, this has been a very defensive game as Show is going to snap the back to pass. Tries to find a man, can't find anybody open. Gets a man, but he just catches it. That is Brooks. 1st and 10 at the 26. So Brooks, that was a lot of time in the pocket there, Tiger.
Yeah, and he had a two-man rush there. I think he had 3-man rush originally and dropped one of his D linemen back. But yeah, I'm kind of shocked that he was able to complete that. Really, and just so much time though with only 2 people.
I definitely do agree. 1st and 10, ball at the 26. The clock is winding down to a minute left as Show gets a man in motion. That is Brown. Brown's going to run up to the right side. Loss of 1 on the left right there. Top of the 27.
Yeah, and right now for DJ, I think you want to score points obviously, but you kind of want to get the passing game going a little bit. I think, it's a lot better, a lot of run plays. There's been a lot of blitzes as well, which has kind of allowed the passing game to open, but eventually he's going to drop guys back, and you got to be able to make these throws when he's got like a cover 2 or zone coverage in there.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. 2nd and 11, ball at the 27-yard line. Show gets a couple of adjustments on snap back to pass. Tries to find a man, and it is caught. That is Chris Bell, the junior from Mississippi. Got that 1 foot in, and it'll count. So 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Clock is winding down, less than 12 seconds. Brown's going to run it up in the middle, and it is a touchdown. Louisville Cardinals. Isaac Brown with the touchdown.
It's kind of like, pick your poison with the blitzes. You can get so much pressure, but sometimes, they all go to one side, and you have this huge hole that's opening up there on the little roughing kicker there. But you have that hole opening up there on that left side. Free touchdown, really, for DJ.
Yeah, and I definitely do agree. So let's go ahead and take it to our sideline reporter and Jackson Allman. Jackson, their first drive did not execute well. It was a quick 3-and-out, but they somehow got the ground and the passing game going in their second drive.
Yeah, I think they recognize that Notre Dame's running a lot of blitzes, so they're getting the ball out quick underneath or throwing a corner out, which is a man beater, and
Yeah.
obviously ran it in for the touchdown there. The linebacker missed his gap.
At Leonard's going to throw it deep, and it is.
Oh,
Oh my God! If 83 would have run it up there, that would have been sick. But this is going to be interesting. 2nd and 10, ball at the 25. This will be the last play before the end of the quarter, as Leonard handed off to Price. Price is going to get a couple of guys missed, and that will do it here in the first quarter. Your score: Louisville Cardinals 7, Notre Dame Fighting Irish 0.
I think, just no. I don't think you can really see who the winner's going to be so far just from watching that first quarter, but it's pretty been evenly matched. I think one little miss error from Notre Dame would be a little bit different game, though.
Definitely agree. 3rd and 5 at the 30-yard line. Leonard's going to find a man, and that is Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get the first down and more. Stopped at the 45-yard line. My apologies there. Must have got blind for a bit, but stopped at the 45-yard line. There we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 45. So far, this Fighting Irish offense. It's something unique. I will say this, as Love is going to run it up to the left side, and it's going to be inside Louisville territory, stopped at the 39.
And I think I'll definitely say that, this Notre Dame user Lemons he's a little different from a lot of guys in this league that DJs face, especially in like a Lucia or a Mason. It's like there's a lot more runs. It feels like there's a different defensive look, a lot more looks really on all sides.
Yeah, as Leonard's going to go for a halfback pass right there to Love, but only lost a 12 right there. Corey Thornton with the tackle.
And that kind of worked almost. I don't know what DJ ran there, but I think it must have been a man coverage, but he's got that covered off.
Definitely agree. 2nd and 12, ball at the 41-yard line. Leonard's going to snap the back to pass, and he finds Evans, makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, but will be stopped at the 35. 3rd and 6. So far, the passing game has been more executed than the running game. As we see, 3rd and 6. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Price is going to get a yard, so I really don't blame them, Ray. I mean, this is 4th down territory. You're going to want to go for it. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Tramel Logan. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was about to say those screenplays are a little bit glitchy sometimes. They always get stuck on their players, but I think you could see that coming. 3rd and 6, and there was a run. It felt like it was a 4th down conversion was coming, or attempt at least.
Well, this is interesting because Brown in the backfield by himself get the man in motion, and this Brown's going to get a gain of 1 right there. So I'm used to seeing the quarterback right there, but I guess he was blocking. So a very unique play to start this 3rd drive for the Cardinals.
There's a wildcat formation right there.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. So it's gonna snap the back to pass. It's gonna find the man, and it is caught, and it's gonna get up to the 31.
Yeah, and I think this Lemons is using a little bit more man coverage than I think a lot of people would use in this league. I see a lot of zone coverage normally when I play against guys, and especially like a guy like DJ, but this is a different look.
Yeah, as Show tries to go for a little screenplay right there, tackled by Jalen Sneed, loss of 4 right there.
Yeah, well, that was also zone coverage that he just kind of saw the screenplay and said, I'm not going to do my same, I'm just going to blow this play up, and that was definitely the right call.
Yeah, Show is going to get, this time he's going to get sacked. 2-minute warning, but what a play right there from the Fighting Irish defense.
Well, this is huge because just a second ago, it seemed like a DJ field goal was almost guaranteed, and now it's, he's got to play for the field goal now.
Third and 24. Shows it's going to be picked off by Sneed, and Sneed's going to run it to the left side. And if one of his guys would have got out of the way, then he could have been a pick six. Jalen Sneed, not only with the tackle, but of course the interception. This is exactly what the Fighting Irish need.
I'm not sure what he's really looking at there because it felt like he was the only defender within like 10 yards, and that was a pick right to him.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. As now the running game is back out there. I believe it was Louisville that got the ball first, so this is a great chance for the Fighting Irish to score here as we see Love get the first down, and they will.
I would personally, I don't know about you, Jake. I might be playing a little bit passively here. I don't want to give DJ the ball back when I'm going to have the ball at half here, so I might play a little bit slower than what I might if I didn't.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how he caught that, but I was waiting for a pick, so this is exactly what the Fighting Irish need. Less than a minute left. First and 10 at the 22. Leonard making a couple of adjustments here. What are they going to do? The play clock's slowly winding down to 10 seconds. Leonard's going to hand it off to Love, and Love doesn't get anything. 45 seconds left on that clock.
The DJ read that out too, which is interesting. I wouldn't really expect him to. Whoa, he's chewing clock here. Actually, this is interesting.
Yeah, he is. Leonard finds a man, and then it is. Oh my God! How was that not picked? So this is. I'm kind of surprised here. I figured he would have stopped the clock because he's got all three of his timeouts. Third and 10 at the 23. Leonard snapped it back to pass.
Oh, he got
it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I don't know how that was a touchdown, that drive. Just the clock management wasn't really what I would do, but if it works, it works, right?
I'm actually as speechless as you are. They took advantage of that time, and it's definitely well executed. Because now the Cardinals only have 8 seconds left, and this will probably be a touchback. Let's go ahead and get back to Jackson Altman. Jackson, the time clock was very interesting right there on that drive.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with the total clock management there, but he saw that the Louisville user was playing a lot of cover 3, and the seams are wide open in cover 3, so if he can get in the red zone, it's an easy touchdown.
Yeah,
Shows
after back to pass. Throws it to Brown. Brown just needs to get down. Oh my God.
He can't play the 3-man deep either with the play clock cooldown. So
he was lucky that the clock stopped at 1, because otherwise this would have been the end of the first half. And he throws it deep. He throws it deep, and it is incomplete. So no miracle Hail Mary here at Arizona. So now we go into halftime, into the third quarter. 7 apiece. Tiger, give us your thoughts on this first half.
Well, you just gotta minimize mistakes. I mean, both teams threw an interception that probably shouldn't have happened, and you just minimize the mistakes. The guy who makes the biggest mistake here, the guy who throws the first interception, is going to be the guy who loses this game, I think.
I definitely agree, and one thing I really like about this game is that this is not your average high-scoring game that we usually see. As Leonard hands it off to Price, Price runs it up to the right side, only again to 1. But one thing I do want to say is that this is what I like to see. A close game. Both defenses have been tremendous. The offense on both teams have been doing their part as well, as Leonard throws it to Price. Somehow that was not picked, and get a couple of yards. 3rd and 5.
He read that play. The corner read that play pretty well there, and I think he was going to be a little bit more yak if he played a little bit more conservative.
Leonard finds a man, and oh my gosh, there's been a lot of times there's been interceptions on both sides that should have happened, and that Notre Dame has managed to escape away with just an incomplete instead of an interception. As Callaway runs up to the left side and is going to be inside Fighting Irish territory.
Oh my goodness!
My gosh, he is a brick wall because he cannot be stopped.
I'm gonna be honest, when you're a guy who's friends with Jackson Allman, you would expect a fake punt right there. So I'm more so shocked that he punted the ball. Really,
I'm not.
Uh,
I'm not faking on 4th and 5 in my own inside
he
my own
did
20.
last night.
I don't remember that.
Jackson, you know I
Oh,
gotta say this, but yeah, you've had a history of trolling right there, buddy. That was another troll, so thank you for that. 2nd and 9, ball at the 42-yard line. As Show fakes hands off to his running back, but he's gonna be
oh!
sacked. Got clobbered. I ain't talking CM Punk right there. Wow.
I mean, DJ, he had three men right in his face right there, and I'm sure he's really mad at the game right now from behind the microphone. But yeah,
It's a good thing that, oh boy, it is gonna be.
oh,
Oh. So that was another quick 3-and-out, and looks like, are we going to see the punt formation? Um,
there's no.
oh, the Fighting Irish thought that he was
Like,
not going to go for it.
they thought Jackson was on the other side.
Bro, my
All
stick
right,
drift is so bad.
Jackson, I was going to say, buddy, the folks can't see it, but share screen's like. But anyways, 1st and 10. Ball at the 9-yard line. Love is going to run over to the left side. Love is going to give himself a first down or more. Stopped at the 21. Jeremiah Love making himself a really great game. 13 attempts for 63 yards.
Yeah, just like Jackson said, a lot of run plays. So you just, you get what you're gonna see. See what you get. I don't know.
Yeah, Love runs over to the right side. Love's going to get a gain of 4. Stopped at the 25. I mean, both teams have had quick 3-and-outs. We're seeing something unique out of this game, and I really like close matchups like this.
Yeah, it's better than seeing a blowout. So I mean, that's fun. We got Stick Drift McGee over here
Yeah,
on the screen.
2nd and 6, ball at the 25. Price again loses one of them right there. Yeah, think you definitely need to get a new controller, Jackson. But Leonard, 3rd and 7, ball at the 24. Leonard is going to snap the back to pass, find the
Oh,
man. It is
oh,
not Pitt. Wow.
oh well. Um, a little bit behind, I think. If he waited, I don't know if he would have made the pass if he waited there, but it looked like the safety was dropping to the other side of the field. So I
I
think he might
was
have beat him there, but
I was gonna say, I was surprised that he didn't, cause like he really didn't have no pressure right there at all. So I don't know why he decided to just throw it too quickly. I guess I don't know, but Louisville does get the ball on their 43, and this is gonna be just a much needed drive for Louisville. As Show throws it to Johnson. Johnson gets up to the 42-yard line inside Notre Dame territory.
I think it was designed to be a quick pass on the going back to that last play for Lemons. I feel like he was just assuming that there wouldn't be anyone else open there, so it was a first read type of play.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. As 2nd and 9, ball at the 41, only a gain on one right there.
And DJ, he's just gotta, your defense is playing well at this point. I mean, the only touchdown they've scored was off an interception that went to your 30-yard line. So just get a field goal, let your defense do the work.
Oh, but there is a flag on the play, the first penalty of the game, and is that for
Should be
both?
grounding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so this is going to make things bad for worse on Lamar's end.
I think he just attempt to get a field goal. Just assume he's going to play prevent defense. Don't let they're not going to let him get to the sticks. Try to get in a spot where your field goal kicker can make this kick here.
3rd and 19, ball at the 49, and it
Oh,
is picked off by Clark. Second turnover over the game. This has been a very close matchup, and I did not have this on my resume.
DJ's been making a lot of mistakes this game, and I think that's what it's coming down to right now.
Yeah, as Evans makes a man miss and gets a gain of 7 right there. Nothing too crazy hasn't happened in this quarter, but it is all or nothing once when we head to the fourth quarter. 2nd and 3, ball at the 41-yard line. Leonard's going to snap back to pass.
Oh,
Finds his man, that is Love. Love passes midfield. Love's going to go all the way up to the 35-yard line.
and I think, DJ's had so many opportunities on offense this game, and that's what it was going to come down. He's had multiple times where he's into Notre Dame territory, and he's gotten sacked, and it's just ruined his drive. He's got to figure it out there, and I think he can still win this game, but he's really going to have to play much better situationally on offense.
I definitely do agree. I mean, if I'm Lamar, I would try to do something here. 'Cause, you already had a pick, but it's not going to, I don't know what to tell him. But, and speaking, oh my gosh, just like Lamar, his, almost
That
got
was a
sacked.
touchdown.
It would have been a touchdown, but it was incomplete. So Leonard, this may be the last play of the quarter. Leonard throws it to Collins, and Collins gets it up to the 31, so they are in field goal range.
That was a choice right there, Jake. I don't know if you saw that. I think he was supposed to go. I think he could have kept going, but he decided to do a curl route and stop. And you can see on the play there, if you can see it, Jake, right here.
Yeah.
There's a little choice route there. And if he kept going, he would have had the first down, but made the wrong decision.
As the Fighting Irish will go for it here on 4th and 6, Leonard snapped back to pass. Finds a man, that's Price, and Price runs it up in the middle. He knew he was about to get tackled, and the drive is still alive for Notre Dame.
That was a ballsy play right there, Jake.
Yeah.
4th and 6, and he has a chance to take the lead in the fourth quarter. And it's not been a high-scoring game either. So I'm really shocked that he didn't take that at all.
If I'm mistaken, this is probably the lowest scoring game here in the college football playoffs. It has to be, because we've been seeing nothing but both defenses stepping up, both offenses struggling, and we're seeing it right here. 2nd and 12, ball at the 22-yard line. It's all or nothing. It's the fourth quarter. You got to be able to do something here. Leonard snapped back to pass, finds Evans, and Evans tries to go for a one-handed catch, does not execute.
Yeah, that was looked like pass interference almost. Kind of just held him up there. The big play for DJ. You have to stop him here, right here.
Yeah, 3rd and 12. Ball at 22 is going to find Price, and Price has been known for executing those conversions, and he makes another third down conversion, stopped at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, Price I think he's been the MVP of this game so far. He's pretty much the reason why they're here right now. He's been getting us, he's the whole offense right now, it feels like.
Between him and Love, and Price is going to run up in the middle for a touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Yep. 13-7, probably be 14-7, and so just, DJ, the ball is in your court.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and take it to our favorite troll in the booth right now, Mr. Jackson Altman. Jackson, what did you see out there, buddy?
Yeah, obviously, very aggressive that drive. Went for it on 4th down when he could have taken the lead on a field goal. But Louisville hasn't had a huge answer to this run game, so they need to figure out a way to stop it if they could score here. But yeah, for Louisville, need a touchdown here. If you give the ball back, Notre Dame offense, I know they only have 14 points, but they've had a couple dumb turnovers. I think they're going to clean it up for the final drive, so need a touchdown.
Yeah, as Brown runs over to the left side, going to try to make a man miss, but that does not execute. So this is going to be a very interesting drive because, like Tiger mentioned, they desperately need to score here.
And when you're DJ, you're a champion. You won the unofficial first season, so if there's a guy who can do it, it's this one. This user. Look at that. A little momentum right there. 10-yard gain.
I'm not surprised considering the fact that Lamar has been situations like these before, and he can be able to execute it. As Brown runs it over and fumbles it.
He got it back.
He got it back, but if he didn't, I would have challenged that if I was Lamar.
Oh, yeah, but they're gonna overturn it right now.
Yeah, he's
So
definitely down.
Yeah, he was definitely down. I definitely do agree. So that would only be a gain of 1 right there. So now it's 2nd and 9, ball at the 39. Clock is winding down, less than 3:38. I mean, here we go. Show gets pressured and incomplete. If those two linemen would have been there, would have been another pick.
yeah, it would have been picked off right there. I mean, he's very lucky he got hit as he threw, because that's a pick six game-ending play right there.
Yeah, I definitely do agree, but this is going to be a very interesting scenario because now 39, fault 39, show, and it's going to be, no, that's not going to be picked, but it will be incomplete. Tiger, they're going to have to go for it here.
I don't think you have to, but it feels like you have to almost. But they look like they're gonna put a punt formation here, so we'll see.
Yeah, as Watts is back there, he's waiting for it, and Watts is going to run over to the left side and going to be stopped at the 20. So the last time Notre Dame was out there, they scored, so now they easily have the opportunity to chew the clock.
This is gotta just almost like you have to assume the run is coming at this point. I mean, it's where they've been killing you the whole game, so you just gotta really bank on that to happen.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. As is 2nd and 8, ball at the 22. Leonard finds a man that is Love. Love, who has not only been doing good on the ground game, but also in the air as well. And you got to think about this. So, I mean, Notre Dame has the opportunity to chew the clock as the clock is winding down less than 2 minutes and 10 seconds. They're going to need to stop eventually, sooner rather than later. Leonard is going to make it to 2-minute warning, shall we see? I believe they are. Yeah, go ahead into the 2-minute warning.
So, this is a big play for DJ. I mean, I feel like it might be a run commit type of play, but I mean, we've seen the risky throws. We've seen the risky throws. I mean, it could be. You just have to be on your toes if you're DJ, right? You just can't. You have to get the stop. That's the only thing that matters.
You're going to have to get something here, especially if you are Lamar as... Oh my God.
He didn't get it.
He did not get it. He stopped, but he had a man open on the left side. I've seen that. I don't know if he did too, Tiger.
I think he run committed. He was wide open too. There was no way within 20 yards. Oh my goodness.
He had a guy running on the street that was wide open too. I think you have to go for this.
He had everybody open except for the guy he threw it to. Just run committing.
What does Notre Dame do here? I mean, they're going to go for it.
I don't like going for it here. I know. I mean, this is the game right here. DJ never called a timeout either. And now he
I think it's a little too late for that timeout.
Tiger, if you didn't say anything, it would be like, okay, we're fine, we're chilling. But no,
Boy, he wasted that timeout. I don't know why I called it at that point, but this is probably the game now.
Leonard.
He's gonna
oh my gosh! First and they turn it over and down, and Lamar is in great position at the 29.
The run game was what's been working for you all game, and they passed it twice on 3rd and 2. I just don't know if I like that when you have two guys that have been kind of dominating this game.
I mean, but now, here's the big factor here. You are in a great position to be able to score, to take this game to overtime. However, clock is winding down. You have less than 2 timeouts remaining, less than 50 seconds. Show. Snap back. Oh! Lamar needs to stop doing these types of passes, or else he's going to cost himself the game.
I think he's nervous. I mean, it's just he thinks he's got to be the biggest guy right now, and right now you just have to say you're the underdog. Say I need to focus on this drive. This is the only one that matters. You're the 20-yard line.
Show. Gonna run over to the right side. Show. We've not seen him use his legs, but he loses it, and it is recovered by the Fighting Irish, and that should do it.
That's the game off a quarterback strip, and there really wasn't anything else he could have done there. I don't think so. I think he had to run with his quarterback.
So that should do it here in Arizona with their score: Notre Dame 14, Louisville 7. Down goes Louisville, and congratulations to the Notre Dame because they are the Fiesta Bowl champions.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say if this is an upset or not because, I mean, on the one hand, you have DJ, the champion. We also have Notre Dame, who's like, we've never seen him before, right? So it's like we don't really know if he's going to be able to compete with an Electric or with a Lucia, but, he might be the favorite after this game. We'll just have to see what happens in the other games, but that is definitely a statement game for Lemons.
And before we do get a chance to talk to Lemons, I do want to keep this in mind is that whoever wins between Auburn and Oregon will be playing Notre Dame. And if you look on the top side with Ole Miss defeating Georgia, they'll take on the winner of McCard and Electric Days. But let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get the coach of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Lemons. Lemons, do you have a copy? First of all, I want to say congratulations on your HPL CFB debut. It was not easy. So, what helped you get a chance to get back into this game after struggling in the first half? Do you think that you made a very good impact as far as making your debut, as far as HPL, knowing the fact that you're going to be taking on the winner of Auburn and Oregon after this? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but this is my first time seeing it, so I would just basically consider that.
I saw his game.
All right, very well said. Let's go ahead and take it over to Tiger. Tiger, do you have any questions, comments you want to say for Lemons?
Sure. First off, congrats on the win. Um, I think one of the things I noticed was you play a little bit differently than, a lot of people in this league, and I don't know if you think about this, but if you think that there's any sort of advantage playing, giving people different looks to other guys.
Different looks. Start the game. I try it.
Very well said, and go ahead and take it over to your boy Jackson. Jackson, do you have any comments or questions you want to say?
Yeah, obviously just joined the league a couple weeks ago, or like a week ago in real time, maybe less. what have you seen out of this league so far? And you think you can make a run at that title?
I do think I can make a um other than that, there are players. It's been a fun league to play in. I joined at the end. Some would controversial behind it, but it's alright. Up here. I think we have a real shot. I would like to see Oregon, and if dice can roll my way.
Yeah, I'd like to see you too. I think that would be big game for me.
Alrighty, well, we want to say congratulations to Lemons, and let's go ahead and talk to Lamar. Lamar, are you with us, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, first of all, I want to say congratulations on a tremendous season that you've had. I mean, you've worked so hard. I mean, you was the season 1 champion, I believe, last season, but you came up short against Notre Dame. You had things going right there in the first half, but talk about what you could have done right there on the last drive.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't play good enough to win. So, when you play a good team like Notre Dame with a really good D line, you're not going to win games. And I feel like I really beat myself up on offense because I kept, calling the same plays. I thought maybe it would work out a little bit, and obviously the turnovers, it really hurt me a lot. And so I just didn't do enough to win it. Defense, I don't know. It kind of collapsed on me. I like how they stopped him with a minute left, but overall, it was a sloppy performance, and we just need to be better, and we just need to come out hungry for next season. But yeah, you mentioned all the hard work all season long. I mean, 2-time ACC champs, right? So, I mean, I say this is a tremendous season, but if we want to win any more national championships, one game at a time, by the way, then we have to play cleaner. So I give a lot of credit to Notre Dame. I guess ever since he joined, like he's played like 3 games in this league so far, and he's really proven himself. And he's good. He's carrying some weight on the league. Next season, it's going to be a lot better. But I just got to be better, and yeah, but a tremendous season.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this. I mean, we're looking at the bracket right now. Is there anybody that you're rooting for to see win this championship?
Well, I'm really rooting for Electric. I mean, he's proven himself. I mean, he's the only undefeated user in this dynasty. So I personally think that Electric's going to win it. He has one of the best offensive lines in the country, really efficient, and I just think he'll win it all.
Very well said. And let's go ahead and take it over to Tiger. Tiger, do you have any questions or comments for Lamar?
Hi, I mean, DJ, another great season. You won the championship last season, and when you win the championship, there's high expectations you have, and you come to so far again, and unfortunately, you fall a little bit short. But when this happens, unfortunately, you're gonna have a couple haters. We've seen a couple of them already. Is anyone, if you want to call out these haters, now's your time to do so.
Well, I mean, yes, everybody hates on people, but you just gotta not, try to listen to them attention seekers. I mean, you just might worry about yourself. I mean, yeah, there will be some supporters, there will be some haters. Either way, you just gotta prove yourself every single game. Regardless of what happens, regardless of who likes you and who doesn't, you have to go out there and shut them up, and actually show what they don't know. And what was I gonna say? So like if I'm going under the radar for next season, I gotta have another good season. potentially try to get back to the ACC championship for a third time. But there will always be haters in stuff. So it's 2024, so I'm really not surprised.
Very well said. And Jackson, do you have anything you want to say to Lamar?
Yeah, good season. Or obviously not what you wanted after winning the championship last season, but won the ACC again. What's gonna have to change next season? I've seen recently you've been in some tight games. Obviously, this game didn't put in a good performance. What are you gonna have to change to get back to the top?
Well, I think that I mentioned post game against Electric that I have to have smarter play calling. I mean, I still haven't really fixed that. So from going forward, I gotta give people different looks on both sides of the ball. I gotta be more efficient with my offense. And then in the defense, they just gotta stop allowing so many explosive plays. Like when you allow so many explosive plays, allow so many points, you're not gonna win a football game. And I think when I played Electric, it really showed that I need to be better on defense. So I really think that maybe the playbook needs to be changed a little bit. I need to come out in different sets, and I personally think that I just need to, just be better and not call the same thing a million times, because then the teams are just gonna know what I do, and then my defense gets exposed. So I think we just need a new plan for next season, but you gotta look up in the mirror, man up, to just say to yourself that I can be better, and we'll just come out ready for next season.
All right, we definitely do appreciate that. And of course, we're looking at the bracket right now. We still got 2 more games waiting for us before we get to the semifinals, and those games are Tennessee against Kansas State, followed by Auburn and Oregon. And then event after that, we will get a chance to go to the semifinals, and then we will see who will be competing for a national championship. That was a tremendous game from both teams, the lowest score game in HPL, I believe, but that was a tremendous game regardless. But Tiger, the road to the championship, it's getting closer and closer. What was your final thoughts on this game, and what can we expect out of those 2 games that I just mentioned?
Well, you got, a big, I believe, HPL broadcasting debut for Lemons, and he showed out playing the champion, beating him. But you still got guys like Electric and Uchiha, who are arguably the other 2 of the big 3 here. So, I mean, you still have a tough road here, and so you gotta beat those guys. You gotta beat a guy like Jackson Altman, who's here. He's may not be as looked at as a big of a user, but he's got that ballsy aspect to him. So, it's not gonna be an easy road, but there's definitely a path there.
Alrighty, well, hey, we definitely do appreciate everybody watching for taking time out of their busy schedule to tune in, because make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the HPL YouTube channel, because we got more games in store for you guys. But from all of us here in HPL, for Jackson, for Tiger, I am Jake saying so long, and we'll see you guys next time.